Walkout there by the drummers for the Auckland Warriors. Auckland Warriors have won the toss and elected to field. They're taking on the Cheshire Cats. This is the final of the plate match, and it should be an absolute humdinger. I'm excited for this one. It's going to be a cracker. The crowd's just filling up slowly but surely. It's a vibe out here. Looks like David Hurst opening up. See with Luke Robinson there, I can't really see. So it's a 12-over shootout. Batsmen retire at 30. So for the first time in the tournament, we're going to be having the option for umpires to review runouts. We've got the third umpire, Dewaka Sharma, standing by. Looks like Biltong opening up the bowling. Mr. Talyard. And we're off. It starts well, a little bit of a way shape. That's short and wide, and called a wide by the umpire. Easy decision. Apologies, we're just waiting for the score graphic to pull in. I'll be with you shortly. It's a nice looking shot there. It's into the gap, and that'll be the first boundary of the match. He's just caressed that into the covers. David Hurst, graphic to pull in. I'll be with you shortly. Beautiful batsman to watch. Nice looking shot there. It's into the gap, and that'll be the first boundary of the match. He's graphic to pull in. Let's have a look at that replay. It's just such good hands there. A little bit of a way shape, and he wasn't quite there, and just used his wrist to get to the pitch of the ball. It's a thickish outside edge. Maybe he opened the face there, given the benefit of the doubt. So back-to-back boundaries for David Hurst. It's a good start for the Cheshire Cats. Yeah, he's definitely opened the face there. It's a lovely shot. So he's causing a few problems for the captain of Auckland Warriors. How do you set a field to this? So Hursty's on 9 from 5. There's one to come here. So 10 off the first over there for the Cheshire Cats. We saw Luke Robinson smash a 50 off that opening game for the Cheshire Cats. He looks a real handful, and he hasn't faced the ball yet, and they're on 10.
It's great to new addition for this match. We've got a third umpire, Dewaka Sharma. And he will be called into action if there's any close run-outs or stump-ins. So we'll have a review system. Umpire will give a soft signal. We've got a 5-camera production here for finals day. So we'll certainly be able to pick up if there's any doubt on a run-out or stump-in, whether it was out or not. Some requests from the teams to do it for LBWs beyond, but I think that would have been a bit too much pressure on the third umpire with no DRS.
So, yeah, I think when we were the cameras were so good on the last 16 setup, so dead behind the stumps, it was quite easy to see the LBWs. But yesterday they were like a few centimeters off, and it just made it so much more difficult. So I think that's the right call. It's a slight fumble there in the deep. That's Salyard.
So this is the plate final. 2 international teams didn't make it through to the cup stages, but 2 very good teams in a very competitive event, and there's some very good cricketers on display here. Dave Hurst has played for Cheshire. Stalwarts of the Neston Cricket Club. On the other end is Luke Robinson. He's yet to face a delivery. Dave Hurst is forming the strike here. Very, very talented player is Luke Robinson. There's Kane Lindsay. Bowls wicket to wicket. And, this is a 12-over shootout. So they've gone with their 2 best batsmen up front. You have the Cheshire Cats. And I think in a 12-over game, that's what you've got to do, Bjorn.
That's exactly right. I actually like this combination. I think they maybe should have used it in the pool games as well. So a good comeback by Lindsay. They started with the wide, but it's just going for singles now. He's found a bit of rhythm. Dave Hurst got off to a flyer. He's seen most of the strike as well.
Dave going for his customary shot of this tournament, and he chalks that one.
I might want to see a replay of that. It's well bowled by Kane Lindsay. Just the 5 runs coming off that over. What's a good total here, Wayno?
I think 100 is minimum.
8, 9 and over. It's a fantastic batting deck. Batsmen retire at 30 in this 12-over match.
This is a curtain raiser to the big final that's coming up later today between Delhi and Punjab. Cheshire Cats started the tournament a bit slowly, and they're just hitting form at the right time, but perhaps one practice game here in India before the tournament, and Jared Hards, he starts with the costly leg side wide.
He never bowls wide. So I think he was put off there by the early attempted lap. He's got his hands in his face there. Can't believe what he's done. That's costly.
Liam Berry, he's got the gloves on. I think he might bowl at the back end of the spell. They've got a few injuries in the team to the Auckland Warriors. They are good tourists.
Kane Stories was looking ginger the other evening. I wonder if he's fit again. Normally takes the gloves for a few overs. Oh, and Robinson's almost taken out David Hurst. He's had to take a evasive action.
So Hurst faced 14 of the 11 from 11. Robinson just faced 3 deliveries. Great hands there from Hurst. Should be 2. No, it just feels done well. He's the best fielder, is Dudwell.
A very good fielder. He's been amazing in the covers. A nice little partnership building here for the Cheshire Cats.
It's gone big. This is going to be 6. Jared Hart doesn't miss his length by much, but it's enough for Robinson to get under it. And he doesn't want to be bowling there again to Robinson.
It's too easy for Luke.
He makes it look easy though, beyond that wasn't it wasn't a terrible ball. It was a low full toss. It's sometimes hard to put that away, but he's
That's
strong.
what I said for Luke. He really is a cut above. There are levels to this, and he doesn't miss out on that.
Oh, Jared Hart almost pulls off a run out. I think he would have claimed that if he managed to run out Hurst. Hurst was stranded there.
We'll show that to you in a minute. One to come here from Jared.
This could be for Dudwell coming around. That's a great shot from David Hurst. Just keeps his balance, and you can see he actually perfectly placed that beyond. He almost used his right hand just to guide it a bit straighter.
Just pick the gap there.
That's pure placement, beyond. He knows exactly what he's trying to do there, does Hurst.
This is going at 10 and over here. Projected score 132 at the moment. They'd love to get 132. I think they'll settle for that.
Dave did say after the first game he really found the conditions very different to what he's used to, but it looks like he's now starting to settle in here. And the new bowler is Manny Seidel. He bowls a form of leg spin. He just rolls them out the fingers. Not prodigious spin, but wily customer.
It's gone straight on there with the arm. I bumped into him at the hotel this morning. He's had a good tour. Looking forward to today's game. He's keen to take that trophy back to New Zealand. New Zealand boys are up for this match. A little bit behind in this game at the moment. Now they're going to bounce back.
Hurst goes straight down the ground. Great shot from Hurst. He's made that into a full toss.
He's not missing out. Any loose deliveries he's putting away.
So Manny Seidel needs to drop his length back. Full again. So in this format of just a 12 over game, 2 of the bowlers allowed to bowl 3. I'd suspect that Talliard will get the opportunity to bowl 3, and then I think they'll work out who else is going well. And this is big from Robinson. This is turning into a big over here. Can't bowl there to Robinson. He'll dispatch you all day over mid-wicket.
Let's have a look at this again. It's gone into the stratosphere here. This is huge.
So clear tactic from the Cheshire Cats to use their feet to Seidel. I think it's a good tactic because he's a bowler that likes to give the ball a bit of flight. A lot of the spinners we've seen in this tournament beyond, they bowl a lot flatter into the wickets. And but Seidel definitely gives you the opportunity to come down the wicket to him. It's definitely a clear tactic here from the Cheshire Cats. They're almost coming down every ball here beyond. They're trying to offset his length.
He's done well there. He's brought his length back. Yeah, they are going after him here. He's under pressure. He's 13 off his first over. Scores 46 without loss after 4.
I think they need to go back for Taliad for 1 year. They're under pressure. They need a wicket. Remember, in this game, batsmen are going to be retiring at 30. So we will have 2 new batsmen at the crease fairly shortly, one way or the other. It looks like they're going back to Kane Lindsay here, I think. So they're holding Taliad back.
It's not a bad move. He only went for 5 off his first over.
Look at Luke Robinson. Before you know it, he's on 22, just 8 deliveries. Let's bowl them! And Kane Lindsay, he does the trick.
Great bowling change. The skipper does the trick. He's pulled himself onto bowl, leading from the front. Much needed wicket there. It's off the pad. Great stuff there.
So Kane Lindsay.
Hope his kids are watching back home in Auckland.
Great guy, Kane, and he was a stalwart of the New Zealand team in the last World Cup event that we had in Cheshire. And I believe he'll be playing for the New Zealand team in Kenya later this year.
A good man, a good leader. They're fortunate to have him.
And a fun guy to have around on the tour, as are all the guys from the Auckland. Both these teams, they've got some great guys and they've really embraced the tournament.
Yeah, there's a great post about, it's not about the moment, it's about who you're sharing them with. I think he embodies that. The Auckland guys have had a great tour, bonded well, always in a festive mood. He's coming on for a second here, the over. Oh, he's on the money again, he's hitting that off stump.
He's just bowling a little bit quicker than he did yesterday. He's not quick by any means, but he's definitely just putting his back into it a little more than yesterday's semi-final and quarter-final in the plate. He knows he's bowling to some good batsmen here, and he's getting one last spell out of his body for this tournament.
Savaya on strike. He's a new batsman in. He's worked it on the leg side. Looking for 2. It's good running.
Oh, it's great placement from Savaya. Just clips
all the way.
Simon Melbers does the fielding out there at fine leg.
He just straightened a little bit too much there. That's a better line from Lindsay. Brings it back to the offside.
Could be 2. Field. Seidel was maybe a bit too slow to throwing that one in there, but Savaya is a very good runner between the wickets. Very busy player. And just what they needed after the fall of Robinson, someone to keep the momentum going. Yeah, he's going to be crucial in this first innings here for the Cheshire Cats. Hurst is close to retirement, so they'll need someone to keep the run rate going. Yeah.
It's a good shout.
Oh, and it's another LBW. He's picked up a few LBWs in the tournament. He goes wicket to wicket. Surveyor's not too happy about that. He thinks it's maybe going down leg. We'll have a look at a replay here now.
I thought it might be hitting leg. Maybe sliding down. Could be umpire's call. The camera's not adjacent 100%, so the angle's not conclusive for us. He's missed it, that's for sure.
I think that would have been umpire's call. It's maybe clipping leg stump. It's a close one. I can understand why Surveyor feels a little bit aggrieved there.
So, and Kane does tend to hit the seam and move off the seam. It comes into the batsman a bit. So, but the camera angle's not 100% behind the stumps. It's very difficult to conclusively say whether it's hitting or not.
Yeah, and the umpire's out there to make the call, and in his view, that was out. So Just a double blow there.
You know what the thing is? It is a blow, but he was 8 off 3, so he didn't really slow down the momentum, which was important for the Cheshire Cats. They're 54 for 2. Projected score is 130. The new batsman now, Cohen Johnson, he has to carry on.
Johnson's grown with confidence as this tournament's gone on. It was a tough first outing for him in the due on that first game. But he's really grown in confidence and he batted very well yesterday. So Seidel to continue. And Dadwell picks it up with right hand. Oh, and the confusion there. Berry went to back up the throw at the bowler's end, and the throw comes into the keeper. And that looked a bit silly there for the Auckland Warriors, but you could see what was going through Liam Berry's head. It was actually good cricket from him trying to back up the throw, but Dadwell was unaware of the movements from Berry and threw it to the keeper's end. So they're moving these big men from Auckland around in the field. Hurst and Johnson. Good running between the wickets. This is day 6 of the Indian Super Series. Auckland Warriors have played 5 of those 6 days. So there will be some sore bodies there. We did see the nutritionists getting some supplements into them after the games yesterday, so they...
It's well bowled. That's paying dividends. The nutritionist every evening, working hard, getting the vitamin A and Bs into their bodies. So 60 for 2.
And that's end of Hurst's innings, 30 of 18. That's a perfectly timed innings from Hurst up front. He's done his job. And this is just an opportunity now for Auckland Warriors to try and get a few tight overs. The 2 premier batsmen Hurst has got the option to come back in, but unlikely he's going to get much time back at the crease with 6 overs to go. So that brings Sam Gott to the crease. So 2 batsmen who have not faced a delivery yet. So we're watching the plate final of the Indian Super Series. Team from Cheshire, team from Auckland. Curtain raiser to the big match coming up between Punjab Tigers and Delhi Lions. Interesting to see if Sam Gott uses his feature as well.
It's a good looking shot there through the covers. So 2 new batsmen at the crease. A little bit of a momentum shift opportunity here for Auckland Warriors. They can string a few more dot balls and singles together, apply some pressure.
So it's a 6 over turnaround. It's normally a 10 over turnaround, but we played a 12 over game. And before the toss, Dave Hurst was trying to squeeze some more overs out of the game, saying could it be a T15, and I put the proposal to Kane Lindsay from Auckland, and I could see diplomatically he wasn't keen on it being extended to 15, and he sort of said, well, we've been training for a T12, which was basically telling Dave that we are not interested in a T15.
Yeah, it's probably the right call. They've got their strategies and their planning and all their homework the night before. To change it just a minute before they go and play would be crazy from their point of view.
Yeah, I mean, the analyst has already given every player an exact instruction on how to go about a 60-ball innings, and if you added an extra 15 balls, it could have complicated things for them.
So I think sanity prevailed. We've got a T12 on our hands here. And I think the Warriors are about to bounce back. Jared steaming in.
Oh, stop him! This could be the moment for the third umpire.
Can you believe it?
He's gone for the third umpire. The third umpire is going to have a look at this one. It's gone upstairs. Great work by Berry.
Let's have a look at this.
So that we called the third umpire into the commentary box here. We're going to have a look at this one. It's gone upstairs.
Batsman wants to walk. He thinks he's out.
He thinks he's out, but
let's just make sure it's been cleanly taken.
So here we go. Comes down the. Oh, there. Do you want a side-on view? Can we get a side-on view?
Here's the side-on. This is the one we want.
Well, I think we can give that from here.
We've seen that one, and I think it's out, but we do need to just see the side one.
I think that's out.
One more
rocket forward, rocket forward, rocket forward. Berry takes it cleanly. Well, the third umpire just wondering if he's taken the ball in front of the stumps.
Let's have one more look at it from the side angle, please. Freeze frame.
One more look from the side angle. Has he taken the ball in front of the stumps? We need to go one frame backwards.
His gloves are in front of the stumps. His foot's out the crease, but when does he take it? When does he take it?
The ball comes in. That's the ball coming in.
Frame by frame. Oh.
He's taken the ball in front of the stumps.
So it's a no ball. It's a no ball. The keeper has taken it in front of the stumps. Auckland Warriors cannot believe it.
He's taken the ball in front of the stumps. So controversy out here.
Right decision's been made.
Controversial. The Auckland Warriors can't believe it.
Berry,
no ball.
Free hits. The crowd going wild.
Liam Berry is disgusted. He's going to be awkward walking past Liam Berry in the hotel later on. I don't think he's going to agree with this decision.
He's going to be filthy about that. Jared Hart sees the funny side. He's got a little bit of a smile on his face. He's got away with the wide one there anyway. It's you got to, as a keeper, take the ball behind the stumps. And he's just got too excited there. By the barest of margin, he's taken it in front of the leg stump.
A ball there, Monaco with a no ball. Free hit. So it's all happening here.
It's all happening.
Commentators getting confused.
More smiles from Jared. He's done well here. That's a great ball.
Liam Berry's still having a look at the commentary box here. He's shaking his head.
Oh, fake celebration there by Jared.
Oh, and Liam Berry's now had to get his ankle out to it. That's going to make him even more angry there. That's it. Hit him on the shin.
Oh, he hasn't done well there, Berry. He should have got a hand on that. He's stuck the foot out. I don't know why. He's got gloves on for a reason, Wayne.
Bjorn, can I ask a favour? At the interval, can you go and explain to Liam what happened there? Because I'm going to be staying right here.
I'd happily, but we're short of commentators at the moment, Wayne. I might have to stay here with you. It might be Mr. Malvers.
We'll send Ross Coward to go and do that job.
He's very diplomatic, old Ross. I'm sure he'll handle it. He knows the Auckland boys well. That's a great shot down the ground. This could be another boundary.
Oh, he's gone with his feet.
It's a good effort, but not good enough. So A little bit of luck going the Cheshire Cat's way here. Through the bowler's legs. And then over the fielders. The drummers are loving it. The crowd's getting excited. A beautiful day here in Chandigarh at the JR Institute of Cricket.
It's good from Hards there. Good comeback delivery there. It's been a bit expensive here.
He's thinking, geez, if I picked up that wicket, everything would be different.
He has taken arguably one of the catches of the tournament on the same ground. Superb catch against the Perth Power.
Tidy fielding there, keeping the batsman just to 1. 74 for 2 after 7. So a good review by the square leg umpire there at the end, Wayne. We thought it was an easy decision that it was out.
Yeah, and just shows that the value of having a look at that. It's not often a rule that you'd see come into play, Bjorn, but you're a keeper, you know all about that. And is there any triggers that you've got in mind as a keeper to ensure that you don't do that? Obviously, Liam's a part-time keeper. Do you think the fact that he's a part-time keeper is something to do with him taking the ball in front there?
I think it must be. I think he just got excited and he just saw the opportunity. He moved so well. He read the ball, the situation, and he just reached out for it a bit too soon. Lack of experience there. He won't do that again, though.
It's well bowled by Sandy. Just perfect length there. Good running. This could be tight, but needs a good throw. And no need to review that one. Safely in. So it looks like they're going to give Seidel 3 overs. So 2 of the bowlers are allowed to bowl 3. They've gone for Seidel. I thought maybe they would have gone Kane Lindsay 3 and Talliard 3, but they've decided Seidel's the man. Maybe against Johnson and Sam Gott, who potentially like pace in the ball. They've decided to take pace off here, and Seidel really takes the place completely off. Beyond, he's very slow through the air, but he's more tricky than you think on camera. He's got a good variety, changes it up a little bit.
I think he's much more effective at JR than at the Cricket Hub.
Well bowled.
And we see that flight and guile.
Talliard coming in. Great work from Talliard, covering a lot of ground there all the way from mid-wicket. Sore bodies out there from the Auckland Warriors, but they're putting a shift in here. Their last 5 overs of fielding in the Super Series. Short. Great shot there from Cohen Johnson. Just goes deep in his crease and punches it back straight down the ground, and no place better to hit it than that.
He's hit this hard. It was uppish towards the bowler. He had half a chance, but he's hit that so hard. I don't even think it is half a chance. It's well bowled.
So on track for potentially 120 here, Bjorn, which would be a very good score, 10 and over.
Be a massive total. Slight fumble there. I thought of a second.
I think about 100 to 110 would be about par. What do you think, par, Bjorn? Obviously, at the moment, it looks like they're on track for 120, but before the starting, we said 100, 110, par.
I think 110 will be a fantastic. Anything above 100 is going to be difficult to chase down. You do have the luxury of, it's a shortened game, so you don't have to worry too much about the loss of wickets.
They've got some dangerous hitters in their lineup, though, the Auckland Warriors. They've got some power players, so they'll never really feel that the run rate's a problem. It's just, and that's also why I think they like the T12 beyond, because they can all come hard at it. They don't have to. They probably arguably not as technically correct as the Cheshire Cats. Saying that Dudwell up top, the left-handed Dudwell, he's really their star player, and they bat around him.
I think he'll have to open up with one of the big hitters, one of the big boys, maybe Berry. Herbert. Both hit it a long way.
And Kruger, I think, as well.
The sun's starting to drop. It was in the skipper's eyes there. It's getting a bit lower.
Looks like Lindsay's going to be bowling 3. I don't know if Tallard has picked up an injury. He's coming in. He hurtles in. Tallard, he doesn't look like he's got any injury there. He's almost done an injury to Kane Lindsay, throwing that in very hard, but he's now apologising.
I think maybe they just want to take the pace off it.
Tallard's been their man the whole tournament. But yeah, maybe they've decided that bowling the quickies to Cheshire might suit them.
That's gone straight up.
So Herbert, he ran sideways initially, and then he had to adjust his run, and in the end it's just one run, but
should have had that.
I don't think quite judged that initially. He only ran sideways initially, then he came running in. He never really looked comfortable under that, and then he...
Can't believe he's dropped that. He's devastated with himself.
Interesting shot, that one.
He can't coach that one, no.
I don't know where he was trying to hit that, but I don't think it was there.
We've seen that shot a few times today.
Oh, jeez. That's skill. That's skill.
No fielders there. It's all 4 in the scorebook.
So he's just invented a new shot there. Look at that. That's a new shot, Ben. I've never seen that before. I think he's been working on that one in the nets.
So just to confuse the fielders, you think it's going to the leg side and you just use the outside of your bat and goes down to third man. It's the second time we've seen that today.
We have to give that a name. I think we have to, going forward, we'll have to call that one a Carwin. I don't think anyone's ever done that before.
The reverse ramp. This is the call from Hasib. So the score is 92-4-2. 9 overs gone. 15 balls left.
And Liam Berry, fresh off his stump in, non-stump in, he's now got given the gloves to, I think he's given it to Herbert, and he's got the ball in hand. Can bowl a heavy ball, there's Liam Berry.
He's opened the bowling for them on a few occasions.
He must be stiff the day 6.
With that mallet.
He starts well. Dudwell's a good fielder, covers a lot of ground. Auckland just need 2 good overs coming in here. Just 2 tight overs to try and keep them below 120.
And they also need to finish well here, just to get that momentum and belief when they bat. They don't want to have a big last over. It'll just take the wind out of their sails, I think. Especially after that controversial stumping appeal that was overturned. Need to keep their spirits up by some good bowling here.
And this is and Berry's up for this here.
I love that. Passion.
He's still not happy though, Bjorn.
He's not happy, and he's not here for a haircut, Wayne.
He is fired up here.
What can Liam Berry do here? Oh, it's gone for a scoop. And he's just chipped it over the keeper's head for one. A risky shot for one over the keeper. Liam Berry still not happy. He's had a word with the batsman there. I think we could see a short delivery coming here. Some chin music.
So, but only 2 of his 4 deliveries.
Oh, and the inside edge.
Oh, what an over this is from Liam Berry. Don't know why he ever had the gloves on. He should have just started with the ball here.
That's fantastic bowling. This is the end that they needed. String of dot balls. It's fantastic stuff. Gives them that little belief, that confidence, momentum.
They've gone to... looks like Talliard's going to bowl now. So Liam's going to get the last over, I think. So they've arguably two of their stronger bowlers are going to be bowling the last overs. So they might still be able to... outside chance to keep them under 110, yeah, beyond if they really bowl well these last two, yeah.
So this is probably why they didn't want to play the T15. They had their bowling plan worked out well in advance.
So 2 overs left in the game. It's a 12-over game, 60 deliveries.
That's big.
Just straight to the field out there.
I think that's Hendrik Kruger in the deep there. Rex, he's been a little transfer into the team due to some of the injuries. I think he's come across from one of the South African sides, from the Jets.
He hits a long ball as well. Clean striker. So they've got firepower. They'll believe they can chase this down, but can't wait to see how they approach Jack Williams, because Jack is actually very different to any other bowler in this tournament. There's no one really doing what Jack does. Even the Indian spinners are all sort of finger spinners, where Jack's the only, what I would say, frontline wrist spinner in the tournament. And that's, I've actually been a bit surprised by that, beyond that there hasn't been more wrist spinners, but and Dudwell just misses that one.
Yeah, there's the mystery spinner Irvish. But I can't think of anyone else that uses their wrist quite like him. I think he's bowled really well. It's been impressive. He could play a factor on later.
Oh, and a good sharp work there from the keeper. Well done, Herbert, there. He did superbly there, Bjorn. He saved certain 5 runs there.
He's still disappointed from that drop catch, though.
He did very well there. Just gets the hand down. He's done
well for a big man there.
He's an athlete, is Herbert. Bowl them! And Talliard gets the breakthrough.
So a big momentum shift here for the Auckland Warriors. We're looking a bit down, and this wicket and the dot balls create a bit of pressure. Look at that reverse swing.
A little bit of reverse swing there, Bjorn. Just a little bit of in swing.
Well done to Quinton. Picks up his first wicket of the match. 99 for 3.
And that does bring Jack Williams to the crease. We're just talking about he's going to be required. I'm sure that he'll get 3 overs out there when he bowls in this 12-over game. But he's got some work to do with the bat first, Bjorn.
It does. Depends how it goes. They might take a liking to him. If he over pitches, he could go. I think if he brings his length back a bit and the ball starts turning like it was the other day, he'll be a handful.
So great atmosphere is now starting to develop at the ground. It's a great atmosphere. We've got the DJ in. We've got the drummers in. The beers are flowing.
On the money again, Talliard. What a great delivery there. That's 2 in a row.
Great to see the Brisbane Burners here. Having a few cold ones.
Might have to join them soon. Looks like the place to be. What a great view up there of the match. Oh, he's gone for the, what's it called again, Hasib?
The reverse ramp.
The reverse ramp, and he's missed it. He's towed it.
But these last 2 overs, they've only taken 8 runs. Cheshire Cats, so Auckland Warriors finishing strong here. Still haven't seen a smile from Liam Berry out there.
Coming on for a second here. He went for just 2 runs in his first over. It's unbelievable in a T12 match.
The great character, larger than life character, Liam Berry. He plays the game very hard, and he also tours very well.
Just one down to Jared in the deep.
This is a match-changing spell. He hasn't picked up any wickets, but to only go for 3 from 6 deliveries is outstanding, and he'll be hoping to avoid a boundary in this over. It's just fallen away here for Cheshire Cats. Williams goes deep into the crease. That's a great shot from Jack Williams.
Oof, one bounce 4. So a bit of respite for the Cheshire Cats. They were looking at 130 at one stage. And we're looking to get 110 here at least.
Really well placed. It's just come in. That's not an easy shot to pull off.
Should have been a dot ball. It's well bowled by Liam Berry and just coming off the knee of the keeper.
Sam Gott's been in there for a while, but maybe they'd prefer to bowl to him than Jack Williams. It's hard to say because Jack was not far off from. It's a glorious looking shot. He just didn't hit it.
He's been watching some of the Sharma's bat, Rajesh Sharma. Looked good, just missed the ball.
So Jack Williams on strike for the last delivery. The home run opportunity. Can Jack get them up to 120?
I think he's going to go for the same shot here. He's going to try and get under it.
And where's Liam Berry going? Liam knows what he's trying to do. Does he go wide? Does he bowl length? Does he go for the Yorker?
We've got the cow corner and Jared at long on.
He's bowled him over and spell this is from Liam Berry. And look at that celebration. I think it's a little bit towards the commentary box as well there, maybe over the stumping opportunity.
It wasn't the full celebration. He's still pissed off. He's not happy about the situation. He's got a job to do.
Great celebration, Liam.
So, a great finish by Auckland Warriors and a great fight back. A little bit of momentum for them going into the batting innings for them. They've done well to keep it under 120. We're going to have a short break and show you some of the highlights of that match. We'll be back at the start of the second innings. Graphic to pull in. Be with you shortly. It's a nice looking shot there. It's into the gap, and that'll be the first boundary of the match. He's just caressed that. It's the thickest outside edge. Maybe he opened the face there, given the benefit.
This game here in India before the tournament and and Jared Hards, he starts with a costly leg side wide.
He never bowls wide, so I think he was.
It's gone big. This is going to be 6. Jared Hards doesn't miss his length by much, but it's enough for Robinson to get under it. And he doesn't want to be bowling there again to Robinson. Oh, Jared Hards almost pulls off a run out. I think he would have claimed that if he managed to run out Hurst. Hurst was stranded there.
In a minute. One to come here from Jared.
This could be for Dadrock coming around. That's a great shot from David Hurst. Hurst goes straight down the ground. Great shot from Hurst. He's made that into a full toss. Well, 3, and then I think they'll work out who else is going well. And this is big from Robinson. This is turning into big over here. Can't bowl there to Robinson. Let's bowl them. And Kane Lindsay. He does the trick.
Great bowling change. The skipper does the trick. Savaya on strike. He's a new batsman in. He's worked it on the leg side. Looking for 2. It's good running.
Oh, it's great placement from Savaya. Just clips
all the way.
Simon Melbers does the fielding out there.
Oh, it's a good shout.
Oh, and it's another LBW. He's picked up. So Seidel to continue. And Dadwell picks it up with right hand. Oh, and the confusion there. Berry went to back up the throw at the bowler's end, and the throw.
About to bounce back. Jared steaming in.
Oh, stop him! This could be the moment for the third. Rocket forward. Berry takes it cleanly. Wait, the third umpire just wondering if he's taken the ball in front of the stumps.
In front of the leg stump.
I bowled him! What a call! The no ball. 3 hits. That's all happening here.
It's all happening.
Commentators getting confused.
He's very diplomatic, Roll Ross. I'm sure he'll handle it. He knows the Auckland boys well. That's a great shot down the ground. This could be another boundary.
Oh, he's gone with his feet. In the Super Series. That's short. Great shot there from Cohen Johnson. Just goes deep in his crease and punches at him.
That's gone straight up.
So Herbert, he ran sideways.
Can't believe he's dropped that. He's devastated with himself.
Interesting shot, that one.
He can't coach that one, no.
I thought he's...
Oh, and the inside edge.
Oh, what an over this is from Liam Berry. Don't know why he ever had the gloves on. He should have just stepped in the game. It's a 12-over game, 60 deliveries.
That's big.
Just straight to the field out there.
I think that's Hendrik Kruger and the impressive. He could play a factor on later.
Oh, and there's a good sharp work there from the keeper. Well done, Herbert there. Hold him! And Talia gets the breakthrough. Williams goes deep into the crease. That's a great shot from Jack Williams.
Oof, one bounce 4.
That's not an easy shot to pull off.
Should have been a dot ball. It's well balled by Liam Berry and just coming off the knee of the keeper.
Sam Gott's been in there for a while.
Jared it. Long on.
It's bowled him over and spell this is from Liam Berry. And look at that celebration.
Welcome back to the second innings of the Last Man Stands India Super Series plate final with the Auckland Warriors taking on the Cheshire Cats. Joining me in the commentary box is Ross Carewood.
Good afternoon, Beyond. Looking forward to this run chase. The Auckland Warriors are fired up. I think they're backing themselves, yeah. Cheshire Cats do have a very handy bowling attack. All to play for, yeah. So I know there's lots of viewers in Auckland tuning into this. It's early evening there. People having a few beers. Friday night. Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts. We're in for a cracking innings here. Opening the batting is Hendrik Kruger and Adi Dadawal. Just about to get underway, just waiting for the umpires to knock the furniture back in.
So, Adi Dadawal is a great timer of the ball.
He's had a good week. He's a quality player.
Hendrik Kruger's more of a hitter of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. So Hendrik Kruger is filling in for Nicol Gayan injury.
Parkinson opening up the bowling. He's glad to see him back on the field. He hasn't been feeling well. Had a fantastic tour of Barbados.
He did.
Enjoyed the cuisine.
So we're underway.
Wrapped on the pads. It'll be leg by. Kruger on strike.
Hit down the ground. That's a long on. That'll just be a single. So welcome back to the commentary box. Reeve, sitting on media duty, I believe.
It was just, yeah, local news channel that came down. So good day, Ross. Good to be in the commentary box again with you. It always is. As we see that man, Matt Parkinson. He's been a bit ill this week, but he's back for the big match, the big plate final.
Great to see him back here, like you say. So we know it's a busy time of year for all the UK league starting up in April. How's it all going?
Yeah, it's going well, I think, Ross. I think, as you know, with you the key man for London, and I know that you're doing very well with the London sign-ups. See Parkinson, just getting it zip through here. Good start from him. The Liverpool League is looking good for the year ahead, and so is the Manchester League, and a lot of these guys in the Cheshire area will be living in that facility, so I'm sure a few of their teammates might be watching. If any of you guys are keen to enter one of the leagues, there's still spots open in the Liverpool and Manchester League.
It's going to be a busy summer throughout the country. I'm looking forward to it. The London League's looking good. 525 teams signed up and ready to go. Leg by there. It looked like the umpire.
I thought the umpire was going to
signed
stick up
and
his
ready to
finger. I
go,
think
yeah.
he was just signalling going down leg.
Watch that again. Definitely going down leg. Not by a long way though. So the first over complete. 525 teams signed up and ready to go. 5 off-its. Wayne, what's your thoughts on this total? Do you think it's enough?
I think it's a good score, but they didn't finish as well as they'd like to. Cheshire and Liam Berry's spell got their team back in the game. As we looking at the Brisbane Burners, they've had a great tour, Ross.
Absolutely. We're a great bunch of guys. Played hard on the field, played hard off the field, as you do on a cricket tour.
And it looks like Armand van der Merwe from the Joburg Jets was up there.
So, opening the bowling for the Cheshire Cats, Steve Hayes. Fantastic all-rounder. What a guy.
And the sunglasses, bowling with sunglasses.
This is India. Everything goes.
I'm not too sure about those sunglasses, Steve. Ah, there we go. On cue, you heard me. You heard me. So, yeah.
Shake of the head there.
Yeah, he must have heard me about 100 metres away from him. So,
Sit down the ground. Oh, it's a good feeling there. Hat long off.
so that brings Dadwell on strike. He's been outstanding. Mr. Consistency for Auckland Warriors. Hardly failed in this tournament. He's a quality player. Likes to play himself in there. Punched it straight down the ground. Well fielded from Cohen Johnson out there at mid-off. A good start from Hayes. So Nikhil Gallion back into the team.
Hit away. Deep extra cover man will cut it off. So good start here, like you say, Wayne, from Steve Hayes. Building the pressure early on.
And we actually haven't mentioned when he bowls to the right hand, he's bowling to a 4-2 field. And he's staying 4-2 leg field. So there's 4 on the leg side, only 2 on the offside. And that's a great shot from Dudwell. Superbly hit down the ground. So he's only... I agree with the 4-2 to the right hander, but I'm not sure a 4-2 leg side field is what you wanted to do to be bowling here to Dudwell. And you can see Dudwell, he's actually made his own room. So Hayes firing that into the pads. So the tactics is to go into his legs. Dudwell is going to try and give himself room to go offside. And that's well bowled from Steve. Just exactly what the game plan is there.
Bowling to his field. So 13 after 2. So good start there from Steve Hayes and for the Cheshire Cats. 97 of 51 balls. So it's going to be a tough chase here. It's almost 2 runs a ball.
The good thing for Auckland Warriors is that they don't have any wicket column pressure. And they're unlikely to in a 12-over game. And they've got some power hitters, Ross. So even if it gets up to 12 and over in those last 2-3 overs, they'll believe that they can get home. So this is going to be an exciting run chase. So Parkinson to continue here. He goes into the pads. He's gone too straight there on this time, Parkinson. And Surveyor's got no chance reeling that in. And that's a boundary. Just gets enough on it there. Dudwell. It's a clear plan to bowl into the legs of Dudwell, but on that occasion just firing it down leg. I think he wants to be targeting middle and leg. Gets the ball to drift into the left-handed as Parkinson. So the scorecard graphic is just delayed to update, so we'll keep the score manually here. So Nikhil Galyan on strike.
Smash down the ground, 1 bounce, 2 long off, just a single.
Jack Williams doing the field in there. Good long barrier from him. So the score graphics will be updated shortly. This is Matt Parkinson.
Just drifting down the leg there. There's a man out there, fine leg.
Surveyor does the work at fine leg. Very good fielder is Prithvi Surveyor. Best, well, him and Luke Robinson are the key fielders for the Cheshire Cats outfit. They try and get them in the key positions.
Just drifting down leg. It's going to be a wide. He's losing his shape there. That's Matt Parkinson.
This game's in the balance. Anyone can take it, yeah.
Absolutely agree, Wayne.
Is it going to be the heavy hitting team from Auckland or the technically correct players from Cheshire that are going to win this game?
Apologies to our viewers there.
Just a slight delay in the action, but Ross, it's been awesome to see all these international teams coming into India, getting a lesson on the field on some games, but the camaraderie off the field and in the hotel is superb, and it's great to see. All the teams coming in to support. You've got teams from Brisbane coming in to watch. You've got the Perth boys in here watching. It's really good to see guys that, often when guys are knocked out of the tournament, that's it for them, but they've now decided to come down and watch.
Absolutely right, Wayne. There's been 20 teams here this week. Down to the last 2 in the plate here. Obviously in the final, and the last 2 for the cup final. Delhi Lions against Punjab Tigers.
Look at the beers are flowing up there, Ross. That's the Brisbane Burners. That's Peter George. He played Test cricket for Australia.
He's had a great week. He's loved the tournaments. Spoken to loads of new players. People have been very interested to know about him and his Test career. I think his 2 Test wickets are Shashin Tendulkar and Virendra Sehwag. Not bad scalps to have.
Yeah, so it's a great atmosphere up here. That's Chandra Johnson also is in here from the Joburg Jets. He's had a great tournament.
So Matt Turnbull there, settling into the afternoon and a nice cold beer. Great to have him here back in India. He was here last year. He was in Cape Town in December, so he's got the air miles up.
There's our third umpire.
Main man Rifat, head of production here.
What a great job Rifat's done, as always, Ross. Outstanding production for amateur cricketers here.
Absolutely right, Wayne. The camera work, the footage has been next level. So well done to production team.
Oh, and there's the man Hollywood.
Nishan Kishore, what a guy. Leader of the Joburg Jets.
Laseko as well. So the Joburg Jets are in here supporting. That's great to see. They've elected for the downstairs option as opposed to going up on the balcony. They're getting a bit of shade.
So now we're back. We're just about to get underway again.
So there's a slight pause in play. The technical glitch. Big thank you to Gaurav and his team for bringing down the drummers and the DJs.
So we're back.
Back live here. 21 from 2.4 overs here. Matt Parkinson. He's going well here.
Full toss. Hit down the ground. The man is not going to get there. So 22 after 3 overs. 6 off 8, Eddie Dadawal 8 off 8. So, like you said earlier, Wayne, evenly poised. No one's getting away yet. Cheshire Cats, I think, will be happy with the current situation.
It's interesting that they holding back Jack Williams. I'm not sure if that's because of the left-hander is at the crease. I thought they would have got him into the attack earlier. 2 of the bowlers in this 12-over game are allowed to bowl 3 overs. I would have thought Jack Williams would get 3 of those, but they're probably just waiting for the right-handers, Ross.
I agree, Wayne. He's a quality leg spinner. I've been very impressed with him watching him bowl. His flight, his dip. I think it's getting a bit of turn also on some of these wickets, which is unheard of.
Yeah, these wickets are bad in paradises, and most of the spinners on display aren't really trying to spin the ball. They're just trying to beat the batsman with flight, and there's a lot of spin bowlers that bowl really quickly through the air, and Jack just provides something a bit different. But it's Luke Robinson, part-time off-spin. So there's a change of bat. Nikhil Gallion is called for the new bat. And this could go one way or the other. We saw yesterday when the Perth Power player asked for a new bat, he went out next ball.
Set down the ground. Man at long on will cut that off.
So well fielded from Johnson.
So 87 or 45.
So Hurst marshalling his troops there. He's didn't start the tournament behind the stumps, but he's now behind the stumps.
Slashed away. So the Auckland Warriors dealing in singles here. Just 1 bound. 2 boundaries in the last 10 balls.
And not far behind the rate though, Ross. Johnson does well again out there. So he's been called into the action a few times, Johnson, but good fielding from him.
Slashed away. There's a man out there. Is he going to get there? No. Gets the dive out, but not able to cut it off. So good shot there by Eddie Dadawal. Short pitch there by
He's gone for the ramp.
It's going to be 2. Run the first one hard.
So they bang up here with the rate here, Ross. Eight and over for the first half is decent. They'll feel that they can chase 60 in that back end there.
Like you said, Wayne, they bat deep with lots of big hitters to come, so they won't feel under pressure if they lose a few wickets.
So Matt Parkinson looks like he's been given a 3rd over here. And I can see where Hurst is thinking here. He's gone for just 7 of his 2. So it looks like Parkinson has been given a vote of confidence from his captain. We know he hasn't been too well this week. That one's just...
Starts to the wide.
And Hurst hits his kneecap, I think, there. Got into an awkward position. For the surveyor, he's had a good tournament. He's batted nicely. Been very good in the field. Hasn't had too many opportunities with the ball.
That's good bowling. That's from Parkinson. 76 of 39. Great view of Indigo flight coming into Chandigarh. Good shot there. There's a man out there.
That's 6. What a shot that is.
It's a great shot from Eddie Dadwell.
Just walks inside the line with the swing. Goes with the swing. Well, it's a bit too straight from Parkinson, but that's a big pickup shot from... That was not easy to put that away. Kept his eyes on the ball and just swiveled on it.
The quality cricketer is Eddie Dadwell, showing all his class here. He'll be looking to get to 30 and retire.
He's been so consistent this tournament. It's bowled him! As we speak of his consistency, he chops on.
The umpire just raising the trigger finger. So Parkinson picks up his first wicket. And the Auckland Warriors use their dangerous Eddie Dadwell. So Jared Hard, the new man in. Also a quality cricketer, hits the ball a long way if he gets going.
They've got Jared Hodge here to come. I think they might go with Kruger next.
So Jared Hard's on strike here. 70 off 37 is the maths. So it was a good call from Hursty to let Matt Parkinson bowl his third over. He's got a wicket. It's a huge shot there by Jared Hard. Smashed it over, square leg. That's a massive 6. What a way to start your innings.
Welcome to the crease, Jared. Great shot.
Have a look.
Jeez, that's a great shot.
What a shot. He's played it late. He's freed his arms through the ball and that's disappeared off the middle of the bat.
Superb.
So he's been sent in with one job in mind. Clear the ropes. Down the ground. Just a single too long off. So the Auckland Warriors looking strong here. So 46 for 1 after 5. 63 of 35. Very evenly poised this contest.
Run rate required, 9. Current run rate 9. So that tells you everything you need to know. And they couldn't wait to get Jack Williams into the strike, especially into the attack, especially after the left-handed Dadwell has been dismissed. So I think you're going to see 3 overs of the last 7 from Jack, and that's going to be very interesting.
This is going to be a good contest, Wayne. I'm looking forward to it. Quality leg spin of Jack Williams. We know Jared Hard's an aggressive player. He's going to swing hard here.
I think Jack might get a few plays and misses, but he also could run the risk of That's well, great start from Jack. Surveyor comes around. Superbly fielded from Surveyor. What a great team man he is. Always giving 100%. He's run at least 20 meters to his left to pick that up.
Just dragged it down slightly.
But it's already showing it's going to be tough to get Williams away here, Ross. Looks like Jack's decided to go into the wicket, Jade. It's not giving anything in the batsman's half to hit. A little bit shorter than he normally is. I'm not sure if that's by design or...
Halfway down the track, Jared Hards has dispatched that over square leg for a big 6.
That's a superb hit from Jared Hards. Just as the over was going the way of Cheshire Cats, Hards turns it around here for his team.
Too short there from Jack Williams. Jared Hards, great shot that.
Great adjustment from Jared Hards. I'm just saying that Jack was bowling a little bit shorter than he normally does, and I think Hards has worked that out, and I think Jack might need to get it a bit fuller now, especially to Hards.
Michael Gayan heading out to extra cover for a single. So the Auckland Warriors slightly edging ahead here. 55, 54 off 30. So we're going to be in for a cracking 6 overs here. They're going to switch ends.
So, the 6 over swap.
Who they're going with here, Wayne?
And they're going back to Luke Robinson.
Yeah.
So Luke Robinson will get a second over. And I think they'll probably give Steve Hayes a second over. It'll be interesting to see who does the 5th bowler duties here. Would they go to Kerwin Johnson? Do they go to Surveyor? Hurst has got the gloves. If things get a bit tight and they need to get a few overs of filthy off-spin, maybe Hurst could come into the attack.
Good old, what's he got? The moon ball, is it? What do you call it?
The gift.
The gift, yeah. So Jared Hards, 15 or 5, striking at 300%. Smash down the ground. Man will get...
Superbly fielded that one.
Great fielding.
Look, Kerwin Johnson dives and he picks it up in one hand. That went straight into the palm of the hand and didn't come out. Watch this dive here. Gets low to the ground, straight into the palm of the hand. Brilliant stuff from Kerwin.
So Nickel go down on strike here. Crowd catch, ground ball.
The atmosphere is building up nicely here in Chandigarh at the Bawala Cricket Stadium, and Robinson going well in this over. Every ball is an adventure, can turn so quickly now. Suddenly Cheshire looking strong here.
Good bowling this from Robinson.
Start of this over, we thought Auckland Warriors on top, and now the wind viz is just putting Cheshire Cats slightly ahead. It's changing every delivery here. Oh, and Robinson. So it's up to 10 and over now. Great over from Luke Robinson, just going for 11 from his 2 overs there. Jack Williams is going to be bowling his 2nd over here. Got news that Delhi have won the toss and they'll be bowling first in the final. And for those of you watching this game now and you want to watch some outstanding talent on display, tune in for the final of the main event. And Jared Hines has gone deep in his crease. He keeps hitting these boundaries and keeping his team in the game here.
And that's got to be the biggest six so far of tournaments at this ground. It's gone out the ground into the houses.
Haven't seen many go into the houses there, Ross.
So it's just too short there. It's gone into the local flats. So Jared Hard's hitting it miles here. It's 22 of 7 already. Gone again.
Gone again. This is magnificent batting. That's even bigger, Ross.
Smashed it over the house at the square leg. Oh my word, Jared Hard's on fire.
If the first one wasn't the biggest six of the tournament, that one certainly is. That ball's not coming back.
That was massive.
So Williams under pressure here for the first time in this tournament. On this time, Hurst is coming. Hurst is looking. Oh, this is going to be so Hurst was looking at Williams. I thought that was going to end up in tears there, but Jack Williams showing his skills. He held his nerve.
So it was a great knock by Jared Hards.
But watch Hurst with the gloves here. This ball goes high. And Hurst is not wanting it. He's basically saying to Jack Williams, it's yours. At that moment he decided it's his, but if we could... So you just watch Hurst when this ball goes up. I'm not sure if he was worried about the sun or if he was worried about dropping a catch on camera, but he wasn't interested. Watch him. So you can't quite see it on the camera there, but Hurst was looking at Williams to say it was yours, and now they have a smile at each other. Look, Williams smiles. In the end, job done from the keeper. It's always going to be the keeper's catch there, Ross.
Absolutely right, Wayne. So 39 of 21 balls is the equation for the Auckland Warriors. It was a fantastic knock there by Jared Hards.
And he just gets the team ahead suddenly with that knock, Ross.
Absolutely. So I think we're going to be in for a cracking finish here. So last ball of the 8th over.
That brings Vaughan Herbert to the crease. On the other end, Nikhil Gallian struggling with 14 from 19.
Yep, Vaughan Herbert, also aggressive player. He's going to look to clear the ropes.
And Herbert, he could find 3. This is going to be a long chase for Luke Robinson.
He's willing it onto the boundary.
It's gone for 4.
So Vaughan Herbert off the mark immediately.
Not pretty at all from Herbert there, but he's got a boundary, and that's an expensive over. But he does get the wicket of Jared Hards.
So 74 for 2 after 8. 35 of 20. So the Cheshire Cats still very much in this. Few dot balls could set a cat amongst the pigeons.
It's been a while since you've used that cliche, Ross. Well done.
So Carwyn Johnson into the attack.
So nothing quite going for Nikhil Gallian. Does he have a boundary in his... Just digs this one out. Shots of 2. He's got his turn. This could be close. Direct hit and it would have been out. Hurst asked the question, but Gallian's company in for 2. So this is going to be an exciting finish here, Ross.
Yep.
At this stage, Cheshire, I think, had 80 odd, and I think they had 82 after 8 overs, and they fell away badly in those last 4 overs. So young Kerwin Johnson, he'll be feeling the nerves, Ross.
Yep.
I'm sure all his teammates back in Cheshire will be watching. 33 from 19. It's anyone's game, yeah.
Gone down the ground. There's a man out there. He's coming in there. He takes a good catch.
Goes for the double play. Luke Robinson's not dropping those.
That's a great catch there. Never easy coming in there on the move. So the Auckland Warriors lose their 3rd wicket. And the dangerous Liam Berry strides out to the crease. Cometh the man, cometh the hour. This is situations perfectly set up for him. Two guys play for Court Short, so they're big teammates. Played a lot of cricket in Auckland together.
Robinson's been outstanding in this tournament with bat, ball, and in the field, Ross.
Absolutely right, Wayne.
Got a great arm on it.
The double play is it's taken away a lot of catch celebrations. People are just more interested in getting the ball in than catching it.
It's a fine if you celebrate and you miss a double play.
Yeah. So Liam Berry on strike.
Kerwin Johnson started well here. This is great stuff from Kerwin Johnson. He struggled in that opening night in the dew.
So did I, Wayne.
What's your best figures been in the tournament? 2 overs for 30.
My worst ones. That's well bowled. So 2 dots and 2 balls here for Berry up front. 33 off 16. It's anyone's game here.
Kerwin Johnson will be saying it's not how you start a tournament, it's how you finish, and he's finishing strongly here. Brilliant stuff from Johnson. What an over that was from the youngster.
So 33 or 15 balls. So 3 dots.
A wicket and then 3 dots. Brilliant stuff from the youngster. And now it's an interesting decision for Hurst, because at the start of this game he would have said, I'm definitely bowling Williams 3 overs. And now Williams has been the most expensive bowler, and suddenly Hurst has to think, does he go Williams 3? Does he bowl? Johnson could possibly bowl 3. He could
go Steve Hayes, Wayne.
I think they've decided that Luke Robinson's going to bowl 3. Actually, I think that's a good shot. He's bowling flat. Doesn't really give the batsman anything to get under. And Herbert and Berry both like the bottom hand shot, so you don't want to give the ball flat to these two.
One thing the Auckland Warriors batsmen need to be careful of, just they need to keep the scoreboard ticking along. They can't just be going for the big shots and not getting boundaries.
I think this is a good change from Hurst. So he's gone away from the game plans. Williams is only going to bowl 2. Parkinson's already bowled 3. So they're going to, looks like they're going to go Robinson here. Then they go back to Kerwin Johnson or Steve Hayes. So it's going to be interesting to see who bowls the penultimate over here. Big over in the match this. Oh, and that's hit the stumps. I think it's probably actually helped Auckland in the end there, Ross. I don't think it was going for 4. Probably would have been just 1.
Yeah. So it's good running there. They've got back for 2. So 31 or 14. Sit down the ground. The man at Cal corner will cut it off.
That's Surveyor out there at mid-wicket. So they've got their best fielders in the right positions here. Do the Cheshire Cats. Hurst not missing a trick here. Oh, and Berry goes deep in the street. A little shuffle. I think he's forced a no ball. There's going to be a free hit. So Berry just does something a bit different, and Robinson reacts, but not a good delivery from him, and that's going to be just what Herbert wants. At this stage, I think everything feels like a free hit anyway, but
Whacked it down the ground. Down to long on. So just a single off the free hit ball.
Auckland Warriors need a big over soon. They need a boundary here.
It's going to be 2. It's in the gap here. No. Oh.
Close! I think they might prefer that. He's gone for the third umpire. So the third umpire's called into the action again here.
Absolute scenes here. Let's have a look. It looked pretty close.
So we just got the wrong replay there, but our graphics team and analysts are working hard here behind the scenes as we watch. Berry goes down the ground. What is your gut feel, Ross? Do you think he got back? I think he might have just been in, but touches down there.
It looked like he didn't slide his back.
So yeah, now we've got the right frame.
No, he's in.
I think he's in. Just watch Rocket back, 1-1-1. He's safe. So
yep. So fantastic graphic there. Well done for Liam Herbert getting back in there. Unbelievable scenes here. The JR Cricket Academy. Late stages of the plate final of the Indian Super Series. Auckland Warriors needing 25 off 11 to take the trophy home on the long flight home back to Auckland.
oh, he's hit hard. What a shot that is. That's a superb shot from Liam Berry.
It's a great shot. Just what the Auckland Warriors needed.
What a competitor this man is. Comes down the wicket. Bang!
Once that was hit, it stayed hit, Wayne.
I've missed you, Ross.
So it's going to be a cracking last 10 balls here. So Hursty just having a chat to his bowler. So 21 of 10.
Young Kerwin Johnson is giving the penultimate over, often the most important over in a limited overs match, especially when it's going down to the wire. He needs to give the bowler who bowls the last over, and we're not quite sure who that's going to be, something to work with. And Johnson continues. What a spell here from the young man. Bowled 6 deliveries now, only going for 2, and he's picked up a wicket as well.
So the Auckland Warriors need a boundary here, Wayne. It's in the air. It's a man coming
Sam
around.
Gott comes around. Oh, and he doesn't quite get to it. Is there going to be 3? And in the end, it's just 2. So Herbert's swinging hard, yeah. It's gone leg side. Could this be 6? The Savaya comes around. He's taken it.
It's a great catch.
Could there be a double play? Oof. Almost a double play. I think Liam Berry was thinking of the steal there. Savaya was switched on. Great field in there from Savaya.
So Wayne, great catch on the boundary. They're never easy. Taking him on the move. And then, again, no celebration. Straight in for the double play. So Quinton Tellyard, the new man in for the Auckland Warriors.
Herbert clears the left leg. Struck it quite well, but field well placed out there. And Savaya doesn't drop them. Great fielder.
So 17 off 7.
And just remember, for those of you We're new to watching Last Man Stands. The last ball of the innings, if you hit it for 6, it's worth 12. So you'll feel, Ross, that this is going to be going down to the last delivery here. Technically, they need, of the next 6 deliveries, they only need 10 at least. So they only need 6 in the next 6 deliveries to have a chance in that last delivery. So exciting finish on the card.
We all know Liam Berry hits a long ball.
We got confirmation. Was that a steal, Ross? So Liam Berry's actually pulled off a steal. Everything happened and we didn't realize that. In the timeline, it's confirmed there's a steal, which meant he got 2 of that. He touched down at the keeper's end and got back. Avoided the double play. So good stuff from Berry. Ball there. What a good spell here from young Johnson.
Quinton Talyard going for the big shot there, but unfortunately missed it. That's the end of the innings for him. Disappointing. So the new man, Manny Seidel, makes his way into the stadium.
Brilliantly, just clipping the leg stump, fires it in, and Johnson has been superb here. Goes wide of the crease, fires it in the leg stump, bails flies everywhere. Just the one bail going off there, Ross. A little bit of a fist pump. And he's actually on a hat-trick now, Ross.
Unbelievable scenes here, Wayne. Plate final, going down to the wire. Manny Seidel. If there was ever a time to do a job for your team, this is the day.
What a shot from Seidel.
Down the
Comes
ground.
down in. Where's he been hiding down the order there?
What a shot. Came down the wicket, smashed it over the bowler's head. A few bounces into the long off fence.
He was not worried about getting out on a hat-trick there, Ross.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, that's a great spell from Johnson. 3 wickets.
So 13 off the last over. Liam Berry, Manny Seidel having a chat there. I think they're probably saying, mate, these beers are going to be delicious if we win here.
Keep remaining to get the crowd. Keep getting the crowd.
So Surveyor is going to bowl the last over, Wayne.
Wow, that's a big call. Surveyor hasn't bowled much in this tournament. And Hurst has said to him, you've got the honour here of completing the tournament for us here. Prithee. The Brisbane boys are in here. They're loving every minute of this. Well done to them for coming to support. A few of the Joburg Jets guys there as well.
They've settled in there nicely. Some cold beers there. Catching a bit of the afternoon sun. The grand final starting in about 15 or so minutes. But let's get through these last 5 balls.
They've gone to Prith Surveyor here. He hasn't bowled much in the tournament. We know Liam Berry hits a long ball. And is he going to be targeting that leg side boundary here?
He looks focused, does Liam Berry. Oh. So,
it's a wide ball, I think. So it's called the wide. Not sure the delay was there, but Berry comes charging down the cricket. Surveyor. Could there be 2 here? The throw comes in. You didn't want the ball to hit the stumps there. The ball hit the stumps. That could have ended up in tears. Surveyor gets away with that. Almost bounced twice there. But that was a risky moment there.
11 or 4.
That's better from Surveyor. That's great stumping. I think that's out. He's gone for the third umpire, but I think that's out. I'm giving it from here, Ross.
I think he knows he's out. He's walking.
Could we have a moment where he takes the ball in front of the stumps?
Yeah.
Early in the innings, there was a moment where Liam Berry took the ball in front of the stumps. Does Hurst make the same mistake? They've gone for the third umpire. No, done the job, Dave. Kept his gloves behind the stumps.
So the new man in, the captain of the Auckland Warriors, Kane Lindsay. So 3 balls to go, yeah.
So very good glove work from Hurst. And great bowling from Surveyor. A really tough ask coming into bowl at the death here. Whatever happens here, Ross, this is going down to the last ball. I think the game plan from Lindsay surely has to be to get Liam Berry back onto the strike here.
Absolutely right, Wayne.
Possibly this delivery can maybe try and clear the ropes and bring it down to 6 within 2, but I think who do you want facing the last delivery of this match here, Ross?
Liam Berry for me, Wayne. He's a strong hitter, powerful guy. Okay, so Kane Lindsay, gotta get a boundary here.
This is the plate final of the Indian Super Series. They're thinking of 2. So Liam basically has got 2 attempts here, but the first one is less significant than the next one.
Yeah.
So you can almost just block this one here, Ross. Block it.
I don't think that's in his game plan.
I actually would like to see a forward defence here.
Yeah,
Keep his wicket and then go for the big hit. Remember, the last ball of the Indians, if you hit for 6, is worth 12.
So 10 off 2.
So really this is, in my book, an insignificant delivery here. It's the next one that's going to count.
Oh, he's bowled him.
And that's maybe not the best thinking. He didn't need to do that on that delivery, but I suppose when you're out there.
So
What an over from Surveyor. I say he didn't need to do that, Ross, but I don't think anyone's going to be thinking to block the delivery out there. But so Surveyor, what an over. He's just darting them in here. The new batsman, it's Kane Lindsay, last man stands. So he's on his own. He's got no one to talk to about what he's going to do on this delivery. He's on his own.
he's carrying the weights of New Zealand on his shoulders. Can he do this for that great country?
What time is it in New Zealand now, Ross?
I think it's early, about 8 or 9 o'clock in the evening. So it's a Friday night, obviously, people having a few beers, probably a few barbecues. Everyone knows Kane Lindsay, the captain of New Zealand.
He hasn't faced the delivery.
This would be a great story if he could clear the ropes. He's got all the experience. He's been playing LMS a long time. Cometh the man, cometh the hour.
Last ball of the innings. If you hit it for 6, it's worth 12 in last man stands. It's called a home run. And I tell you what, if he pulls this off, Ross, I can see a good celebration on the team bus on the way home later to the hotel.
I think the celebration will carry on for 24 hours on that flight back to Auckland.
Hurst just manoeuvring the field. He's got no one behind square, which is, of course, the right decision. He's got everyone in front of the square. He's taken the power play, which is also good awareness here from Hurst. Last 2 overs, you're allowed to go 4-2, so he's got 4 fields on the leg side. He doesn't believe that Kane Lindsay can hit it square on the offside. There we go. Big attempt. And Surveyor has done the job for his team. Great final over from him. Hurst gave him the trust to bowl that last over, and outstanding from Surveyor.
So ladies and gentlemen, the Cheshire Cats are the plate champions for 2024 at the Indian Super Series. Hard luck to the Auckland Warriors. A valiant effort by them.
And what an exciting game that was. It had everything. The third umpire was in the action a few times. It's not long before the big final now. It's going to be an outstanding final, but just a nice moment for these 2 international sides that have put a lot of work into making this event happen. And I'm sure they're going to have a few cold ones together on the side of the field and watch the grand final here. But outstanding effort from the boys from Auckland.
Absolutely right, Wayne. The game played in the best of spirits, played hard on the field.
Making memories for life here, Ross.
Absolutely right, Wayne. See, as they all shake hands. So we're going to take a break and we'll be back for the grand final. The Delhi Lions against the Punjab Tigers in about 10 or so minutes. Stay tuned. About 525 teams signed up and ready to go. Leg by there, shake of the head there.
Yeah, he must have heard me about 100 metres away from him. So
Sit down the ground.
so there's 4 on the leg side, only 2 on the offside. And that's a great shot from Dudwell. Superbly hit down the ground. So he's only... yeah. He goes into the pads. He's gone too straight there on this time, Parkinson. And Surveyor's got no chance really.
Good shot there. There's a man out there.
That's 6. What a shot that is.
It's a great shot from Eddie Dadwell.
Assistant this tournament. It's bowled him. As we speak of his consistency, he chops on.
It's a huge shot there by Jared Hards. Smashed it over square leg. That's a massive 6. What a way to start your innings.
Well,
Halfway down the track, and Jared Hards has dispatched that over square leg for a big... Smash down the ground. Man will get...
superbly fielded that one.
Great fielding.
Look, Kerwin Johnson dives and he picks it up. Tune in for the final of the main event. And Jared Hards has gone deep in his crease. He keeps hitting these boundaries and keeping his team in the game here.
And that's got to be the biggest 6 so far. Gone again.
Gone again. This is magnificent batting. That's even bigger, Ross.
Smashed it over the house.
Here for the first time in this tournament. On this time, Hurst is coming. Hurst is looking. Oh, this is going to be so Hurst. And Herbert, he could find 3. This is going to be a long chase for Luke Robinson.
Willing it onto the boundary.
It's gone for 4. Boundary in his... Just digs this one out. Shots of 2. He's gone his turn. This could be close. Direct hit and it would have been out. Hurst asked the question, but yeah.
Gone down the ground. There's a man out there. He's coming in there. He takes a good catch.
Goes for the double play. Luke Robinson's not dropping those.
It's going to be 2. It's in the gap here. No. Oh.
Close. Oh, he's hit hard. What a shot that is. That's a superb shot from Liam Berry.
It's a great shot. Just
to work with. And Johnson continues. What a spell here from the young man. Bowled 6 deliveries now, only going for 2, and he's picked.
It's in the air. It's a man coming
Sam
around.
Gott comes around. Oh, and he doesn't quite get to it. Is there going to be 3? It's gone leg side. Could this be 6? The Surveyor comes around. He's taken it.
It's a great catch.
Could there be a double play? Oof. Almost a double play. I think Liam Berry was thinking double play. So good stuff from Berry. Bowled him. What a good spell here from young Johnson.
Quinton Talyard going for the...
What a shot
Great
from
shot.
Seidel.
Down the
Comes
ground.
down in. Where's he been hiding down the order there? A risky moment there.
11 or 4.
That's better from Surveyor. Let's go stumping. I think that's out. He's gone for the third significant delivery here. It's the next one that's going to count.
He's bowled him.
And that's maybe not the best thinking. He didn't need to do that on that delivery, but in the offside. There we go. Big attempt. And Surveyor has done the job for his team. Great final over from him. Hurst gave him the